In this world, is mankind's destiny controlled by some transcendental entity or law? Is it like the hand of God hovering above? At least it is true that man has no control, even over his own will. Good evening, young traveler. What would you like tonight? Ah, some good ale. Coming right up. There you go. Say, you're not from around here, are you? That's what I thought. You look strange. You don't look like you're from Midland. We have a lot of travelers around here. A lot of travelers lead to a lot of crazy shenanigans going on. Why, last week, the most outrageous thing happened. You haven't heard? The Black Swordsman came to my tavern. That's right. I'm sure you've heard of him. Rumors state that he's a dark force of death and destruction. Whoever gets in his way faces only the most violent, brutal death. Well, I'm one of the few who saw the Black Swordsman and can live to tell the tale. Last week, it was just a typical night. A few of the Snake Baron's henchmen were in my tavern, as usual, causing trouble, putting fear in people's hearts. Why didn't I kick them out? Well, you see, you should have seen how scary they are before you judge me. One wrong step, and they won't hesitate to stick a sword in your throat. Also, nobody goes against the Snake Baron. He's the lord of a small army, and he lives in the castle not far away from here. Not many have seen him, but ever since the Snake Baron appeared in this town, townspeople have been disappearing at an alarming rate. Also, one of the councilmen who has seen him told me that the Snake Baron doesn't seem human, as if one dark freak wasn't enough. Am I right? Anyways, going back to my story. A few of the Snake Baron's henchmen were in my tavern, and they were playing their usual game, a knife-throwing competition. The only thing special is, their target are live human beings. Whoever gets the face, heart, or vital body parts wins. Usually they use some random schmuck that they found in town as their target. But this time, it was different. This time, their target was a tiny little figure. It was only about as big as my hand, with a light glowing off of it. I shit you not, if I weren't crazy, I would say it looked like some sort of fairy or an elf. Yeah, I see you rolling your eyes already, but I swear it. They were having a hard time aiming their knives at the fairy because it was too small. It was a sickening sight. I could see the fairy squirming and screaming every time a knife came close to puncturing it. It was then. One man was about to throw the next knife, when out of nowhere, an arrow went right through his head. The man died instantly, tongue hanging out. The arrow attached him right to the wall. Immediately, two more of the henchmen got a stream of arrows right through them. I looked to the entrance, and I saw him. I saw the Black Swordsman. Just the mere sight of him sent shivers down my spine. I've never seen anything like it. He was a tall, muscular man, dressed in all dark attire. I swear there was some bloodthirsty aura coming right out of him. He was equipped with light shoulder armor. He had a strange bow and arrow weapon attached to his left arm. However, the most stunning thing about this man was the weapon that he was carrying with him. It was some sort of giant... I don't even know what to call it. That thing was too big to be called a sword. Too thick, too heavy, and too rough. It was more like a giant hunk of iron. I don't think even the mightiest of our strongmen could hold the thing up. Yet this man was just carrying it around. The black swordsman walked in and whispered something to one of the henchmen. I couldn't hear what he was saying. It was then that one of the henchmen snuck up on the black swordsman. Next, I couldn't believe with my own eyes. Within a split second, the black swordsman swung his giant sword backwards, and he cut the bloody henchman in half. His top half went flying, blood spraying everywhere. I shit you not. He left my tavern in utter chaos and ruins. And with that, he just left. I wouldn't be surprised if the black swordsman is a demon. Some sort of demonic entity spawned from the depths of hell itself. After that night, I prayed to my falcon statue every night, hoping he doesn't come back. Young traveler, you should behave yourself as well, and pray that you never meet him. Else you may meet your early demise. Oh, you want to know how I fixed my tavern after it got utterly destroyed, huh? I forgot to tell you. As the black swordsman left, he gave me money to fix my tavern back up.